Namaste and welcome to another video on POV style of street photography, riding my bicycle and exploring the beautiful town of Lalitpur. So currently I am at the Banglamukhi road, and directly in front of me is the temple of Banglamukhi. It's early in the morning, it's 5:30 in the morning, and we can see people washing cloth, doing laundry. This is the traditional stone water spout, and right next to it is the Banglamukhi temple door, and we can see some women selling some butter lamp. So moving up from the Banglamukhi road, up the road towards the Golden Temple, we can see some historical buildings. This is a nice location for a photograph with the rain earlier this morning. I like the reflection. And here is the entrance of the famous Golden Temple in Patan. So heading up the road from Banglamukhi, this is the road towards Patan Darbar Square on my left. Right next to the road, I can see some women selling some flour and vegetables. And this road leads to the bazaar area of Patan. And a beautiful temple, a stone temple, truly a masterpiece. So heading up this street, I can see many temples by the roadside, and it's a really beautiful morning, cloudy but with a chance of sunshine. Heading up on my left is the temple of Bungdea, or in other words Ratu Machindranath of Patan. Heading up the streets of the old town Patan, I have now reached Ring Road, and I will be taking the road towards Chapagaun. So taking the road on my right from the Ring Road towards Chapagaun. It's turning out to be a beautiful morning. The clouds are parting away, revealing beautiful blue sky. A beautiful green space with a lot of greenery, and the morning light really makes it magical. I am heading up the streets from the Ring Road up towards a old historical town of Thecho. So I'm entering the old town of Thecho, and I can see a lot of old buildings. Beautiful alleyways and many stupas and chaityas. So on the way, I can see a group of men singing and chanting. Moving up the street, I can see new buildings next to old buildings, old historical buildings, and a lot of people singing and chanting. Really love the ambience here.
Photograph jiwla baje. Photograph jiwla.
The sky has cleared up, revealing blue sky, a beautiful blue sky. I can see a lot of old houses, historical houses, and many stupas, Buddhist chaityas, right by the street. These stupas, old historical buildings, are in a dire need of renovation. Many of these old Newari historical towns are dotted with beautiful ponds. Heading up the main road, on my right, you can see yet another pond with a temple for Buddha. So the monsoon is finally coming to an end, and it's the month of Gula, a holy month for Newa Buddhists, when they recite the scriptures, observe fast, and visit places of worship, playing devotional music. Right next to the pond, I can see a beautiful green house with a beautiful wooden window and door. Heading up the street, a grandfather and a lovely little grandson walking up the street really caught my attention. Heading up the street of Chapagaun, you can see traditional old houses, beautiful old houses, and by the side we can see people singing and chanting. And I really like the warm sunshine. It's a beautiful morning. Let's take a photo from this angle. Really like the warm tone in this photograph. Early morning hustle and bustle of the old town of Chapagaun. I really like the ambience of Chapagaun. It has that typical old town vibe, old town charm. Moving up the street, I can see a lot of shops. Typical old shop selling sweets and typical breakfast food. And I asked around if I can take a picture, and she happily replied.
Kah dia? Kah dia deh? Ini apa dah bila? Kuah Omar bang mana? Kuah lah.
Mau kuah, dengan kuah.
Kah. Dhanyawad.
Along the way, I came across many ponds, some large and some small. Heading up from the roads of Chapagaun, I am now moving towards Tikabhairab. The road up from Chapagaun is all muddy. The road is under construction, and with the recent rainfall, the road is all slippery and muddy. Heading up the road, it's an uphill climb. The new road being constructed, cutting through the mountain. This mountain, with a beautiful forest, is known as Ananda Ban, where Ban is forest and Anand is relaxing. heading down from the muddy road, it's all downhill from here. You can see the road is not in a very good condition with the recent rainfall and the heavy downpour with the monsoon. There's a lot of landslide, a lot of rocks falling. Many sections of this road is dotted with landslide, big boulders coming all the way up from the mountain, crashing down on the road below. After heading down the slippery road, in the distance is the entrance to a beautiful village of Lele. And I'm going to take the road on my right, heading down towards Tikabhairab. So after cycling for almost 20 kilometers up through some beautiful old towns, I have now reached a historical location of Tikabhairab, and in the distance we can see the temple of Tikabhairab. And a friendly little dog comes right next to me, so I offer him some warm marpa for breakfast. The historical temple of Tikabhairab is alongside the bank of a junction between two rivers. So from Tikabhairab, I'm taking the road on my right, and this road will lead me towards Vaisipati. Alongside the road, I come across beautiful green space with cornfields in the foreground, rice fields in the midground, and in the background, the hill of Anandaban. It's a beautiful morning for cycling today. Heading up through this road, I come across some beautiful green space with green pastures of rice field and towering mountains in the distance with low-lying beautiful clouds. With the monsoon season almost over, I guess the trekking season is finally here. Today's cycling and POV style of street photography session, alongside some beautiful old towns and beautiful countryside landscape surrounding me. It was truly relaxing and I really enjoyed it. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you liked it. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching and namaste.
नेपाल 360 युट्युब च्यानल हेर्ने गरेछ
छ
अनि कुन चाहिँ भिडियो हेरेछ भाइले
खै एउटा लास्टको हेरेको छ खै
हो र भाइ यहीँको हो
हो
अनि ल सब्सक्राइब गरेछ नि नेपाल 360
यस
यस ल थ्याङ्क यू भेरी मच है त
ओके
ल भाइ सी यू